Good morning and welcome back to Six Ashes. It is Friday the 9th of March. We got the lime spread. We are now spreading manure on the land. As you can see, we are getting a orange marker where the manure is going, which is good. We have also, you will probably see to our left in field 32, you will see the county out on its first job. It's got the worker on doing the spring cultivation. The ground temperature is up to 1 degree, so won't be too long before we can get the drill out. So we are getting the cultivation started today. This manure needs spreading on here, then we need to get it ploughed before the drilling starts if possible. If not, then the county will come in here and plough while we're drilling, dependent of course on whether it's got the disking done for the spring crops. As you know, this field coming half sugar beet, half potatoes. This bottom end I think will be better for the sugar beet. Just because of this little sneck in this end, which is a little bit awkward for potatoes, I feel. Going to be more removed headland than a little, I think. Right, we can now get ourselves turned into this next breed. It. Right, now we should go down this breed. There we go. Should be able to get turned around this corner, I think. Head down beyond the houses. You can see there the field, tractor disking in the field, so that job is getting done nicely for us. Still got just over half of our manure left. We've got some brought over, but whether we've got enough brought over, not too sure on that. Not sure why our tractor has reached its trigger point when we set it up to do the up and down rows first, but it's done the headlands, so we will get up here and set it off disking again. We'll have to go over and sort him out. But, yeah, this manure spreading, it will need ploughing in before we can plant. A little bit there where we missed for the lime spreader, but we got to a little bit late at night and yeah, it got dark on us, so we will see how that pans out as the crop starts to grow. We will now pop over, get our county working. Stop driver, do away with the course, get him into line with where the discs are, and he's done an headland and decided he'd done enough. Not good enough for us, buddy. We need this field disking properly. We will set him off there. The new County 754, busy with the discs. We will get aboard the Major again and see how far we get around the next breed before we need to fill up. We might fill up whilst we're up here, actually, seeing as we are at the top near the manure hill once we get here. Yeah, but the day is a muck spreading day and the county cultivating. He hasn't done any work for a while, so he's messed up a little. He's not used to having to work for a living again. We will get around this corner. Then we can switch off the manure spreader there and have a bit of a top up, I think. Not sure how much manure we are going to need putting in. We will make a mess of getting that in there, aren't we? Probably we're a little bit rusty as well. Put it in this time. You may have seen us bringing this manure over here ready for the manure spreader to come and do its job. Get this topped up once more. I think there should be 2 or 3 manure spreaders full over here. Anything we need to get done afterwards will be a run back to the cattle yard with the manure spreader, fill it up over there, and then come back and spread. As I say, hopefully the worker will have that field and the other fields down here disked before we need to get the drill in. And we'll also be in here doing the ploughing, unless we bring the 5000 over and plough. Because we do need some disking doing over at the dairy yard. Now we've got the manure spreader full once more. We can switch that tractor off and get this one running once more. Get get ourselves just down this piece because we went a little wide at the start point. It does have a shut off, so we can shut it off without shutting the manure spreader down totally. That one now suffice there. We've got the first breed done. See just where we've got to with the spreader, and away we go. This job will all be done before you join us again next time. Next time I think we will probably be in here ploughing, possibly with the, you can see the county there working away in the other field. Yeah, possibly be ploughing with the 5000 because the county will still be flat out disking. Also needs to get the cultivator on for these fields as we go forward. It is a fairly big field this, but get it split in half for this season. It's going to be nice for potatoes and sugar beet. Most means bringing the sugar beet harvester back at some point when we've got some time to spare and getting it parked up this end. I am hoping that we will have enough manure down here to finish this field, but a trip or two over to the other farm with the major to get some manure is not a major problem. Now, so it's going back down to the other end again. There we have it. Get this headland done, and then we can concentrate on the main body of the field. Got all the lime spreading finished the other day, apart from the little bit that was missed in here. We were working until well into dark before we got where we thought we'd finished, but the majority of the field has lime on, so it won't be too bad. Although it's still looking red on the fertiliser stage. This is giving it its first stage of fertiliser, so a bit of free food for the crops. The animals are providing milk, which is paying for any money it costs to get their feed and everything ready, so getting the manure from them saves us money in the long run. It's back to the start point on this breed. Get ourselves swung around. Into this breed. Then we can find a straight line to follow through here if we can. Follow that line through until it cuts off, then turn around again. We'll be spreading manure every winter, every spring now, or every winter, whichever is easiest for the job. We will keep this straight line going till we get to the end, come back and fill in the bit we missed. Okay, we will get filled up once more. I'm not sure how many manure spreader pulls we've got over here, to be fair. I can't remember how many cartloads we brought over. I think it was probably 4, which is 1200 tonne. Did make this a slightly bigger manure spreader with the wooden sides added to it to save having to fill it up so often. It does of course mean it cost us a whole lot more money to get the new manure spreader, but it looks good on the major. Matches up with it. Can have it in varying colours. And we went over with the major to pick it up, so they automatically did it the nearest colour they had got to. Match it up, although obviously the major won't be staying on the farm forever. Of course, once we work out where the potatoes and sugar beet are going, we will cart manure over to those fields. So we can get them fertilised next spring with manure. So they are getting towards full again with the muck spreader. And we'll get one more bucket full at least in there. when we brought the muck spreader over, we did bring it over full, so it was ready to go on arrival. There we are, it's got the manure spreader full once more. We switch that off, get started back with the major. It holds almost 2 of our ransom trailers. Fill this. We will get down to where we was a fair way through the field, I have to say. But, yeah, here we are. No, we're not quite there yet. Now we are there, so we will continue on, get this row taken through to the headland. Then head back up to finish this patch here off. There we go, get that turned off. Get ourselves swung around, there we go. Look over, you can see the employer that we employ to do the work. He's over there on the brand new county, getting to work it before we do, to be fair, so that's a bonus for him, getting on a brand new tractor with 0 hours work on it. Not one of those farmers that say, yeah, it's a brand new tractor, nobody's allowed on it till I've had a go. So get ourselves around into the next breed now. Right, there's 1 or 2 little bits we're missing here and there, but that's not an overly massive problem. As long as we get the majority of the field done. You can see from the mini map how much better it's making the crops soil before we get to the point of putting artificial chemicals on and fertilizers on once we get them growing. Gives them a good start having the manure ploughed into the soil for a day or 2. Let the worms do their job. Once the worms have done the job, of course, then we can get the potatoes in and the sugar beet. Also got to work out roughly the halfway point of this field. We will, whilst we're here, work this end out, which is a little bit shorter as well. Won't be too many breeds in this hen piece to bring it all up to scratch. Some parts of the land doesn't need as much fertiliser as others, so as you can see, we will now get ourselves turned around. And away we go once more. Get all of this little snack at the end finished. Tractor on the disking is working pretty well. We will spread manure down this section now. And that will be a good section of the field out of the way, to get out of the way with the short turns you have to do with it. Round we go. Get ourselves lined up for the next breed. There we go. That will finish that piece off as much as it needs finishing. And we shall work our way back up to top end. Do a bit more headland on this bit as we go up. So he's running about with an heavy full manure spreader without spreading as much as possible. Going to have, by the time this episode finishes, half of the field manured, which is good. We will get on with the other half off camera. We might get it ploughed as well off camera today, I'm not sure. We will see how that goes. Probably won't get it all finished ploughing, but we will get half of it, or get a start on the ploughing with the new for this year David Brown plough and the 5000, which will be good. Almost out of manure again now. Get ourselves turned into the next breed. Empty out the spreader. As I hope we will finish this spreader load off before we say goodbye to you for the day. Yeah, everything's working nicely this spring. County getting a good ways through the field of cultivating as well. Let's see how far he's come. He's come a fair way across there, so he's done well. Go across. Yeah, he's done a fair bit of that field already, so that field will be ready for putting in the oats once they are ready to go in. We will get ourselves turned around into the next breed, start heading back to the top. There we go. Let you hear what I hear on the tractor as you're going across. You can just hear the chains clacking to take the manure to the back a little more. There are 2% manure left in here now, so it won't be too long before A, we are filling up again, and B, saying goodbye to you. There we have it. We will go up and fill up. As we do, that is where we're going to leave you for today. Hope you enjoyed watching the muck spreading and seeing the brand new county working from a distance. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you are new to the channel and you'd like to see more of what we do here with the classic machinery and the iracing. Please subscribe to the channel, give that bell a ring. It will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing, until you join us once again tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.